Hello, beautiful being. My video just cut off, so I'm starting over. So, over the past few years, I've been on a mission to hold space for others, and I continually check in to see who am I meant to hold space for? Who is my message for? What kind of person, what soul out there is looking for my support. And while I feel like there is a wide range of mostly women that I would like to connect with at this time, I'm looking for souls that have been through similar situations in where they have felt disconnected with their beautiful, unique, divine truth, and therefore has been seeking connection with their true self and their purpose. And my mission is to not only reacquaint whoever needs to be reacquainted with their soul and soul's purpose, but to create an environment that supports that embodiment and that life that you feel so disconnected with at this time. And so I've been developing over my journey, figuring out ways to create that environment by listening in on my inner guidance and creating a clear environment in my body with food and through being in nature and doing energy work to work on the inner sphere and working on my mindset, working on patterns that have been hindering my thought processes and slowing things down. And it's still very much in practice. There's always layers to uncover. It seems as though when you graduate from uncovering one layer, you're on to the next. And that's how it's been going. So, through the different variables of creating that environment for inner wellness, you also need to focus on creating the environment for the outer. And a lot of that stems from the inner landscape. And so, another thing that I would like to touch on, because when you're on a journey of self discovery and growth and expansion, there's a little thing energetically that comes up. And that, my friends, is called resistance. And why this topic is so huge for me is because I've experienced a lot of it in my life, and it's what's really awakened me to what is really being desired to be created. And with the resistance, it seems to offer an energetic push on doing the things that I really do want to create and putting the focus on what I do desire. So, resistance is something that I've been working with to be an ally of mine and to communicate with as a supportive guide on how to steer me in the right direction and redirect my focus as it comes up. I feel like when resistance shows up, it's really important to take a pause and to inquire within and ask this resistance, ask this energy, not only why is this happening? And that's a really valid and essential question to ask. But I invite you to stay open to what this resistance is trying to tell you. What is the dynamic of this resistance? What is its message? And I feel that there lies a hidden treasure, and following up is really the hardest. Tuning in to where the resistance is coming from, what a gift. It's sort of a navigation system that comes through from the divine, letting you know where you need to shift gears and where you need to redirect. And from there, you'll know what actions to take in order to move closer to your goals. And a teacher of mine that I'm working with offered me a beautiful epiphany. She says that for every expansion and for every big creative vision, there's a strong resistance that shows up. And it really is part of the initiation, and it's really an essential part of creating that direction for yourself. And it's your motivator as well. So when things like resistance come up, again, I invite you to lean in and to make these heavy emotions and these heavy experiences that feel really uncomfortable, tune in, make friends with these forces, and see how they're here presenting themselves as support. So that's what I wanted to share with you. And if you would like, I invite you to share with me what have you been working on, and what in what area of your life are you feeling resistance? And what do you think it's trying to tell you? And if you're having trouble figuring out what this resistance is wanting to share with you, I invite you to connect with me as your soul guide, as your supportive soul guide here to support you on your journey of self discovery, self alignment, alignment to your greatest self and fullest expression. So, sending you lots of love and warmth and support for your journey. Blessings, blessings so deep.